Hey, good morning. Doing another chapter to my Mutant Crawl Classics adventure. Playing it solo, and kind of like changed my setup just a little bit, just so I can like make things a little more compact, have everything on the table. And I know I'm sorry about the last few videos. I didn't really show the map, the play area that my characters are going through. So I've made that more presentable. So where we were the last time, the characters were traveling to a crash site of like a fireball that fell from the sky, and that the council from our village believes that it could be the ancient ones that crash landed and came back to our planet. So we traveled there. We had to go through some laser spires that fell from the sky. We survived that, but there was like an acid rain storm. It took out one of my characters named Zen, and she's going to be missed. Then Griselda, my other character, got caught in a man-eating plant kind of trap thing, and we were able to get her out of that. So now we were able to travel again, and now we're at the crash site. But coming out to the crash site, so here's my characters. Character 1, 2, and 3. So that's Proteus, my main character, and Columba, the human, pure-string human, and Griselda, she's a mutant, and this is the fireball. This will represent the fireball. But when we got here, this is like all barren kind of desert land. We noticed, I'll just use these to represent, that there's other people here that are trying to go through the crash site and investigate it and gain the riches themselves. So there's we can see we're on a ridge. I'm going to do switch to the next camera. Okay, so we're back. Sorry, I can't get a full shot. Get a better camera setup sometime. but this is the map area, and what we're standing on a ridge, and over top of it we can see that these just normal wood cubes will represent these mutants that have very large heads, and the purple cubes will represent mutants that are half man, half porcupine. And the two groups are fighting amongst themselves. The porcupine mutants are trying to block access to the fireball that fell. And what we can see that fireball is actually just big metal structure. It's very complicated to look at. We have to get closer to it. But these fighting mutants are kind of like are going to get in the way. We don't want to get involved with their fight. But let's play this out. I got my cards set up. Okay, so I'm drawing the first card for, I should check out the rounds. Yeah, so I'm on round 4, scene 3, and act 1. First card of the draw is my player character's turn. Proteus's turn is first. And so, yeah, we roll the die. So he can have an action, like he can well, it's up to him if he wants to spend his resources to gain a surge, and I might do that. His second action would be anything like he can move or attack. And the enemies, well, we don't really, these guys aren't considered enemies yet, so what this will represent would be if the plot progresses, if it's triggered. So yeah, I think I am going to spend 2 resources to gain a surge. Does the plot progress? Yes, and the chaos track goes up. The plot progresses to 3. Once it hits 6, then something will happen that is be predetermined. And so that's been played. And can I do a second action? No, and the chaos track goes down. Next card. Introduce a character, and since the chaos track's in the negative, then that character is going to be like an enemy. So what I'll say, if that is triggered, then the character is going to be one of these guys, one of these fighting mutants, and it's not triggered, so that's alright. And it's Griselda's turn. The first action is going to be gain a resource. The plot progresses, possibly, and for her second action she could get another resource. So she spends that, gains a resource. Does the plot progress? No. Can she get another resource? Yes. So, next card, NPC 1 or 2, that's Columba. What's he gonna do? His first action is going to be a resource. There could be a possible event because of this pull. And he could use his special ability if that's triggered. So he spends that, gains a resource. Is that triggered? No, no event. Can you do a special ability? Nope. So that's the end of that round. Okay, sorry for that. So for next, we're going into round 5, scene 3, act 1, and we're still does the plot progress at all? Nope. And I gotta get the cards set up. So the characters that are in play is Proteus, player 1. Columba is NPC 2, and Griselda is NPC 3, and the chaos track is at 2. So I'm going to add 2 event cards into the stack, shuffle them up. And the first player to work is NPC 2, or NPC 3, that's Griselda. She's up on the ridge. And what is she going to be doing? First action is going to be resource. Your second action could be a special ability, but in between that, an event could be played. So put those on the gameplay. resource. I got a lot of resources, but I want to use them for buying surges. I'm not really getting much of an opportunity. So when this is, when I have like so many resources and it goes right up to the end of my pad here, then I'm gonna like use that as an opportunity to just take a couple and automatically get a resource. So next is their event. Yes, Chaos Track goes up one. And what's the event? From the Game Master's Assistant card deck. The keywords are corrupt, curious, and mystery. I'm going to say, well, since we're in the negative zone, is there a chance that looking at curious and mystery, that us hiding on the ridge might spark some curiosity from one of the mutant characters here, and they might notice us. That'll be just a yes or no. Oh, maybe actually I'll do a skill check to see if we're able to stay hidden. And the skill check would be the last character that was played, and that was Columba. So we use 1 green die to match his level, and the Chaos Track is at 3. So I add 3 white die, and I'm trying to roll a 6. And I got 2 1s that would have negated a 6 if it was rolled on a white die. But since I got a 6 on the green die, my skill level, I passed. So we passed the skill check. We're still hidden. They don't notice us, and I get an experience point for that. Okay. Can Columba do a special ability? No, and it's negative, so Chaos Track goes down 1. Next card to draw is Columba. And what does he do? Whoops. His first action is a special ability, which is automatic. The second is the enemy could gain a surge. And his second ability, or second turn, would be to gain another resource. Again, so many resources. So his special ability, Columba's special abilities is escape traps and identify tech. So he's going to look at the landing thing and see if he can discover if it's like what it is, or like nobody's seen anything like it before, but with his knowledge and his studies in technology and past technology, he might be able to distinguish that that is not a meteor, and it's a spaceship. And if he gets that, then I'm going to give myself a bonus to a skill check. So 1 for the level, and Chaos Track is at 2, so 2 die, and you need a 6. And I rolled a 6 on the green. Give myself another experience. And I'm going to add another green die to that I'll pull out. Like, I know he's still at level 1. But I'll pull this out when next time I have to do a skill check. That way I have an extra green die for a skill check. So that's the end of his turn. Next card drawn is Proteus's turn. And what is he able to do? I got a resource roll, which I'm going to use to spend 2 of these to get a surge. Does the plot progress? Nope. Can I get another resource or spend resources? No. And the chaos track goes down one. Next turn, next card is an event. Reference a random book. So yeah, I haven't picked out I have like a bunch of books that are full of like random tables. So I'm going to use, since this is like a post-apocalyptic game, and I've used this book before in a previous game sessions from playing Aftermath. I'll use this book. See if it's going to be used. See if it's triggered. Yes, chaos track goes up one. And we're going to look through this and see if there's anything that is fitting for this situation right now. We're still in the negative, so I'm going to keep that in mind. So most of this stuff is like finding items or weapons. It's not really a good book for events. But maybe got like maybe a gang name. We'll roll to see the name for the gang of the plane cubes here, and those are the big-headed guys. These guys that have huge brains, I guess. So we're gonna roll D100. $53. Consult the book for a gang name. And the big-headed guys are called the New Eden. So we'll make a note of that. And that kind of gives me an idea too of what kind of people these guys are like. So New Eden, that kind of brings to mind that they're trying to make a new, like after this post-apocalyptic events that have happened that made the world the way it is, this group wants to find old technology to make a new Eden, to make a new society. The Porcupine guys are fighting these guys, trying to stop them from getting that technology because they don't want to, they think that they're just going to make a new Eden for their own kind of people and not for everybody. So there's a rift between the two of them. So yeah, that makes sense. Next card drawn, an item. So Columba has a chance of finding an item. No, he didn't find anything, and that's the end of that round. Okay, so now I'm going into round 6. Get my cards ready. The same characters are in play, but the chaos track is at 2, so I'm going to add 2 cards from the event stack. Shuffle them up. And oh, does the plot progress? Yes. Chaos track goes up. Plot is 1 closer to something good or something bad. If we can get the chaos track going up, it might be alright, but things can get bad if these guys notice us, and that could be make some complications. We don't want to put any enemies on the board yet, but we got to figure out what we want to do. If we can get down there, maybe go around the side without these guys noticing us, and then we can get down There. Okay, so the first card drawn is Proteus. Proteus's turn. What is he able to do? Oh. He can do a special ability. An event card could be drawn, and he has a second chance of doing a special ability. So his level's 1. Chaos Track is at 3. What do I want to do for a special ability? Well, he has this flower that's growing out of his chest that can emit like spores. So what we could do, he can do, he's going to like shoot off the spores and try to knock out some of these guys. And maybe they'll just think that there's something in the wind, or I don't know if that's a good idea then either, because then they might, if it fails, or if only a few of them get knocked out, then they'll notice us. They'll have a chance of noticing us. So what I'm going to do is actually, instead of doing that special ability, I'm just going to, like, since it's a special die, I'm going to see if I can do an extra move. Got 1/6, no ones to negate that, so it's a go. Get 1 experience. So I can move twice. 4. So going down this hill is going to cost like 2. So 1, 2, and go this way, 3, 4. So does an event get played? No. Chaos Track goes down 1. Can I do another special ability? Nope. Next card to draw. And it's a surge. But it'll go towards the enemies if it's passed. No. Okay. Shuffle. So what that'll do, that card does, is put all the cards back into the event stack. That way it'll prolong the round, which is good. Yes, works. So add that card back in. Next card, and it's Pretty's turn again. Cool. So we can like spend resources. Enemy could gain a surge, and I could have a chance to do another action. So I'm going to spend some surges. Spend 2 resources to get a surge. Does the enemy gain a surge? Yes. But at least the Chaos Track is going up. And can I do another action? No. Okay, next card. There's the surge. So hopefully it's a fail, because then this will go into the enemy's surge. And it's a pass, but we're in neutral ground now. But the enemy still gets that surge. Next card is Columba's turn. Let's see what he can do. He can have a resource, there could be an event, and he can do another action, possibly. So we get another surge. Or, geez, sorry about he gets another resource. Does an event play out? Nope. But we go back to the negative spot in the Chaos Track. Can I do another action? Can Columba do another action? Yes, Chaos Track goes back to neutral. And his action is going to be perform a skills check, search for secret doors, or recognize closest secret door. What I'm going to do instead, since we're not inside, there's no chance for a secret door, but I'm going to use that to, he'll do a skill check to see if he can make another move. So I spend that. So he has 2 for his level. Chaos Track is at 5. 5 white die. And I got 1 6, but that green negative, it's a fail. So that negates it. 1s negate 6s. So he's not able to move. And, yeah, okay, next card. It's another shuffle. Is that activated? No. And it's Griselda's turn. She can perform an action. Plot might progress, and she might be able to do a special ability. So our action is going to be plan or gather. So I'm just going to roll odds or evens. It's an even, so she gathers, she gets another resource. Does the plot progress? Yes. And we're in a positive area, which is good. Plot progresses to 5. And can I do a special ability? Yes. And Griselda's special abilities are her claws and ×2 attack, so she's not in attack mode right now, but what I'm going to do is going to add that to her bonus. So she got +2 attack with her special ability, so from that 4, it's going to be 6, so she'll have 6 dice that she can add to her attack rolls for the next time that she can attack. And that's it for that round.